This is Data Jockey, Machine Learning for Victorian Racing, Race 4, Caulfield Heath, Saturday, 8 August 2026. All right, let us get straight into it. Before the detail, the headline for Race 4 at Caulfield Heath, 2 model selections. Street Lark is the place pick, top of the models list for this race. Bront Beach is the same race multi-leg only, the top 4 selection, not a standalone place bet. That is the quick version, Street Lark for the place, multi combining both if you are after the longer odds. Stay with me though, because the model is seeing something worth unpacking in this field. 12 runners in Race 4 at Caulfield Heath today, with the top 3 paying a place dividend. Right away the model is flagging something worth your attention. Its top selection is not the market favorite. That signals the model has found value the market is underpricing, which is the exact situation this approach is built to identify. 2 selections today, a place pick plus a same race multi-option combining both. As always, no forced selections here, only genuine value gets a tip, and today the data clearly supports 2. That is a meaningful signal in itself, given how often the model finds nothing worth covering at all. Let us break them down properly. Quick word before the picks on how all this actually works, because it is a different approach to most of what you will find in the tipping space. The model behind these selections is a machine learning system that keeps learning from Victorian racing results. Every meeting, every result, every finish feeds straight back in. It is not built once and left alone. It updates and sharpens with every race run in Victoria. Here is the part that matters most. Most tipping models chase the winner. This one does not. It was built specifically to find place finishers, horses that hit the top positions and pay a place dividend. That is a genuinely different problem, and it needs a different approach to solve. The model is weighing dozens of variables across the whole field at once: pace, distance, field composition, historical patterns, how each horse stacks up against today's specific rivals. All of it together in ways no human could track by hand. If you want the full methodology breakdown, the link is in the description below, worth a look when you have the time. For now, Race 4 is waiting, and the model has plenty to say about it. Let us get into the selections. Pick 1, the model's top selection for Race 4, Street Lark, currently 4th in the market, not the favorite, not the headline horse, just sitting there in the market at a price that the model thinks is completely wrong. And that gap between what the market thinks and what the model thinks, that is exactly the kind of value this model looks for. Now I am going to be straight with you about something, because I think it actually makes you trust this more, not less. I cannot give you one clean reason why the model has landed on Street Lark. That is genuinely not how it works. It is not saying this horse loves Caulfield Heath or has a great record at this distance, or whatever the standard form guide would tell you. That kind of single-factor analysis is what everyone else is doing. The model is doing something completely different. It is processing dozens of variables simultaneously. Track conditions, distance, field size, the specific horses in this race today, historical patterns across thousands of Victorian races. All of it at once, finding relationships between those variables that no human eye could spot. And that is the entire point. If I could reduce it to one sentence, you would not need the model. You could just read the form guide yourself. What I can tell you, and this is what matters, is that the market has Street Lark at 4th in the market, and the model has it as the top pick for Race 4. That gap is where the value is. That gap is what this model was built to find. This model was built to find place finishers, not winners. So when it rates a horse as the top pick, it is saying this horse fits the historical pattern of horses that hit the places. That is a different lens entirely to what most analysts are working with. Street Lark for the place. Top 3 finish in a 12-runner field. That is what the model is saying about Race 4. For entertainment purposes only, please make your own informed decision before placing any bet. Pick 2, Bront Beach, currently 7th in the market. Now this one is a different kind of selection to pick 1, and it is worth understanding the distinction clearly. The model sees Bront Beach finishing in the top 4, but not necessarily in top 3. That is a crucial difference. The data does not support a standalone place selection here. it does support the same race multi as the top 4 selection. Now that might sound like a technicality, but in a 12-runner field, it is meaningful. The top 3 pays a place dividend, 4th does not. So a place selection on Bront Beach on its own is not what the model is suggesting. The same race multi is where it fits. Think about what the model is actually saying about Bront Beach. It belongs in this race. It fits the profile of a horse that finishes in the top 4 in this field, but whether it gets into top 3, that is less certain. For the same race multi, top 4 is enough. Street Lark top 3, Bront Beach top 4. That is the combination the model is pointing to for race 4. The same race multi for race 4, Street Lark as a top 3 finisher, Bront Beach as a top 4 finisher. Check your wagering provider for availability on this market. Now before you consider placing it, something worth being clear about, because it is easy to get this confused. These are 2 completely different bet types with completely different probability profiles. They are not interchangeable, and they are not equally likely to land. The place selection on Street Lark is the higher probability option. The model is more confident in that outcome. Lower return, yes, but a stronger chance of landing. That is where the model has the most confidence for race 4. The same race multi is the longer odds option. Both legs need to land Street Lark in top 3, Bront Beach in the top 4. Lower probability than the place alone. But the return if both land is meaningfully better. You do not have to consider both. The place selection on Street Lark is where the model has the strongest signal. The same race multi is there for those who want to explore the longer odds option. Whatever you decide, go in with a clear understanding of what each bet requires. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please make your own informed decision. If you are following the full card today, all the race tips are in the playlist. 1 video per race, all uploaded before race 1. Have a look at the other races and see which of the model's selections are relevant to you. Some punters combine multiple selections into a place multi. Check your wagering provider for how that works. Always make your own informed decision before placing any bet. And this is important, always check for scratchings before you consider placing anything. Horses get scratched on race morning and it can completely change the picture. The model's place selection for race 4 is Street Lark. Have a look at the playlist for the rest of the card. Subscribe if you have not already. I do this for every Victorian meeting, every race day, and it is completely free to follow along. And that is race 4 Caulfield Heath done. The place selection is Street Lark, with the same race multi-combinations sitting at Street Lark top 3 and Bront Beach top 4 for anyone chasing the longer odds. Results are tracked and posted publicly every week without exception, every good week and every bad one included. That ongoing record, built up week after week, is the fairest way to judge whether this model is genuinely worth following, rather than taking any single claim on faith. As always, this is purely for entertainment purposes. Please make your own informed decisions and gamble responsibly. See you in the next video.